Hi again. So today's story is Introducing Landforms. Doesn't that sound interesting? Landforms. Take a look here and see what landforms you notice. There's a lot of information in this book. So if you like this book, you may want to check it out from the library yourself. Here's the author, Bobbie Kalman, a Bobbie Kalman book. Okay, it says here, how Earth looks. There are 7 huge areas of land on Earth. The areas of land are called continents. The continents are North America, South America, Europe, Asia, Africa, Australia, and Oceania and Antarctica. There are huge areas of water around the continents. The areas of water are called oceans. Can you see all of those? Can you find where we live? No. North America. Good job. What are landforms? Continents are Earth's biggest landforms. Landforms are different shapes of land on Earth. In some places, the land is flat. In some places, the land is flat. In other places, the land is tall and steep. There are many kinds of landforms on Earth. What shapes the land? Landforms are shaped by wind, fire, water, and ice. Landforms are also shaped by movements of the earth under the ground. Some landforms are shaped by animals or people. Our beautiful Earth. Landforms are different in different places. They make Earth interesting and beautiful. Without landforms, Earth would look the same everywhere. Look at the pictures on these pages. Are there landforms like these where you live? Like this, have you ever seen a waterfall? Have you ever seen the ocean? How about some of these? Have you seen these things before? There's a desert, a cave, hills, a sandy beach, a canyon. Ocean meets land. A coast is a landform. It is the edge of the land where it meets the ocean. Coasts can be very different. Some are rocky with cliffs. A cliff is tall, steep rocks. Other coasts have beaches. A beach is an area of sand or pebbles next to water. The water at many beaches is shallow and clear. The coast and water. Peninsulas and sea caves are landforms that are parts of some of the coasts. Some coasts give the ocean waters near them a different shape. Bays, coves, harbors are ocean waters that are shaped by coasts, and they are shown here below. Let's take a look at these right now. Have you ever been to a river or a lake? Rivers and lakes are bodies of water that are on the continents. A river is a large stream of water that flows into the lake or ocean. A lake is a body of water that has land all around it. The water in rivers and lakes is fresh water. Fresh water does not have much salt in it. Some rivers have waterfalls. That's when the water is flowing and it's really, really fast. What makes a lake? Lakes form in large basins in Earth. A basin is like a bowl. Many lakes form from melting glaciers. A glacier is a slow-moving river of ice. The water in lakes comes mainly from rivers and streams that flow into them. Some of the water comes from rain and melting snow. You see the horse in that picture? Yeah. The horse is not a landform. The horse is a horse. It's an animal. Islands have water all around them. They are found in oceans, rivers, and lakes. Some islands are huge and others are small. Here, look at this small island on this lake. You see how there's water all around that island right here? Good. Have you ever heard of a high mountain? Have you ever climbed a mountain? Mountains are very high, rocky areas. It's wide at the bottom, narrow at the top, has steep sides. Mountains are small, some of them, but they're not steep, and that's called a hill. So here you've got the comparison of a mountain and a hill. Mountain is got steep, and it has a big point. The hill is more rounded off. Some mountains are together, some mountains are by themselves, and then you've got the word valley. Look at that, how the mountains are on the edges and the valley's down in the middle. So the valley is here in the middle. A valley is a low landform between the mountains. They could be below the mountains. Some have curved sides. Here we've got a V-shaped valley that I showed you. Down in the valley, the weather is warmer. Trees, grasses, and flowers grow in the valley, and there's rivers too sometimes. Elk, rabbits, chipmunks, hawks live in the valleys, and here's where that horse is. He's down in the valley too. Now, one other landform that's interesting here is the plains. Look at that. It's open area there, the plains. Much of the land on Earth is made of plains. Plains are huge areas of nearly flat land. Forests are areas with many trees. Other plains are covered in grasses and flowers. So then you've got grasslands and you've got prairies. Have you heard of a desert? Camels are in the desert. Deserts are dry areas that get very little rain. Strong winds blow in the desert. The wind pushes the sand in huge piles called a dune. Dunes are desert landforms. They're special to the desert. Then we've got deep canyons. Look at that. Canyons are landforms that are found in dry areas. They're much deeper than the land around them. Many canyons have rivers running through them. The rivers wear away the rocks in the canyons. Over time, rivers change the shapes of the canyons. One of my favorites, caves and caverns down under the ground. Caves are underground landforms, and they're empty areas inside the earth. Some caves have huge rooms. The rooms are called caverns. The caverns are joined by tunnels, and there's tunnels inside those caverns, and there's special rock formations. A volcano is also a type of landform. Here's a Landforms Quiz. Can you take this and can you identify these? Let me turn it so you can see better. The quiz says this. Which landform shoots out hot melted rock? Which landform has water at its edge and can be rocky or sandy? Which landform is made of dead ocean animals called coral polyps? Which landform is a large underground room? Which landform is deeper than the land around it? Which landform has sand or pebbles covered by shallow water? Which landform has water on all three sides? Which landform is taller than a hill? Which landform is mainly flat land? And which landform is a rock with a weird shape? All right. I hope you enjoyed the story of introducing landforms today. Have a great day, everybody.